All right, welcome back to another video. I know it's been a while, so welcome to 2025. It's been a month since I have posted, but I mean that's fine. I think today we're gonna talk about something really important that just happened to me. Let's say how to do the work you don't want to do. Well, you gotta start exactly with that. Why don't you want to do it, right? So the main idea is that you gotta fall in love, find a way to fall in love with the process. Because if you think only about the result, like let's say let's getting rich, you gotta think that it could take forever. It could take a year, it could take 2 years, it could take 10 years. So if you don't like your life for those 10 years, and you hate every moment, then what's the point, right? So you gotta find a way to fall in love with the process. So that's why I think also, why don't you want to do this thing? Is it too hard? Like, do you lack motivation? That's very important too. Like, you gotta think, why don't you want to do this thing? Well, the reason could be that you're addicted to something else, right? You're addicted to video games, you're addicted to social media, to porn, whatever. So your dopamine receptors are so fucked that you cannot even like sit down and, do whatever you want to do, like write something or record a video or make a design, right? So let's say that you're doing everything right. You're not, doing any of these bad habits, and you're doing everything perfectly. Now what? Like, it's still not working. I still don't feel motivation. Then what? Then don't do anything. Sit in front of your computer or whatever you need to do. Even this can work even with like running, right? Sit down in front of your pair of shoes or your computer, whatever it is, and like just look at it. Just look at it like for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. Just be there. Don't touch your phone. Don't open any web page. Don't do anything. Just look at it. This way you're going to get so bored, man. Like within 10 minutes, you're going to be the most bored you've been in your life. And then you're going to want to do it. Because your brain, the dopamine in the brain is fucked. You gotta think it's completely fucked because you see social media. I do too, You see social media, see videos, we open 10 apps. Like within a minute, we open 10 apps because we're so bored, right? As soon as you take away that, we're unable to do anything. So like now you gotta focus on one thing that's so hard. Meanwhile, if you get bored, intentionally, it's gonna suck, first of all, like totally. But then your brain's gonna want anything, The brain's gonna be able to suddenly want to do anything rather than be bored. And then you're gonna be able to do the thing that you actually want to do, right? I saw a video about these two a few days ago from Charlie Morgan. I am gonna link him in the description. And he talks about dopamine, dopamine stacking. So if you start your day, I used to do this. I would start my day by going to the gym, which is not bad. But in the car, I would blast music, dopamine, right? I would train. Training is a dopamine releasing activity, but it's hard. But I would blast music in my ears, and then I'll go back home, blast music in my ear, take a shower, eat, and then I would sit down to work. And I didn't want to do anything. It worked sometimes, but sometimes it didn't, right? So you gotta think also your day. Even though you're doing maybe good habits, maybe maybe you're waking up early, but you're checking your phone first thing, right? That's no good. So what you should do is the following. During work hours, so from the moment you wake up until the moment you're done working, whenever that is, don't touch your phone. Or like block all notifications and like don't open it, right? Don't see YouTube, don't eat carbs, don't eat sugar, don't see porn, like don't do anything that is like bad, that has high dopamine levels. And that way like the whole day is gonna be low dopamine. You're gonna work, you're gonna train, you're gonna eat normal food, perfect. And then when you're done working, then you can do whatever, but still like no alcohol, no porn, no bullshit like that. Okay, no scrolling. Like avoid these things. but I mean, it's more passable because now it's not work time anymore. Because otherwise, how it works, try to really explain it better in the video, but it's like you wake up, you see your phone, so the dopamine spikes, and then let's say you start working, so it goes down, and you're bored, and you're like, oh, I cannot do this shit. Then like you eat breakfast, let's say, and then it's like carbs, so it spikes again, and then you go back to work and you can't. That's why. Meanwhile, if it's constant, you'll see that you'll be way more productive and motivated, and you actually get done faster, working. So it's pretty good. Yeah, it's about it, man. And see you next time.